most dangerous room inside the Omnitrix, which Azmuth hid from Ben 10, could cause a great disaster. But before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button on the video to support us, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's get started. Today we will talk about one of the mysterious rooms in the Omnitrix, which until now neither Ben nor Vilgax have been able to find during the Inversion War. We will discover what is inside this room. The Omnitrix holds many hidden secrets and even several systems that Ben could use if needed. Throughout the previous series, we saw it evolve several times. In Ben Reboot, the Watch evolved in almost every season, so the existence of a secret room is highly likely. In the Inversion movie, we saw the interior size of the Watch, and this war between the Supreme Leader's soldiers and the Tennyson family united with Vilgax only occurred in a small part of this legendary weapon. The important thing, my friends, is that Azmuth created a large prison inside the Omnitrix and started sending the universe's most dangerous villains into it so they couldn't escape. You might wonder, my friends, why the Omnitrix specifically and not the yellow dimensional prison? The answer is clear. The yellow dimensional prison did not satisfy Azmuth due to its fragility, and it became easy for the villains to escape from it, which is exactly what Vilgax did after his return in the Ben vs. the Universe movie. Now, my friends, I will tell you about the most dangerous villains in this prison. First, one of the most dangerous villains we've seen in this series, nicknamed Double, is a multidimensional demon and extremely powerful. It is said that he possesses the power to rule the entire universe, and he proved this when he took control of all humans on Earth and turned them into his soldiers. He can fly, control minds, and is capable of giving part of his power to any being, as he did with Vilgax using cosmic rays in battle. He can also shoot destructive lasers from his eyes. This villain is considered immortal and cannot be killed, which is why Vilgax absorbed his power to use it for his purposes. This was the moment when he was imprisoned. Secondly, one of the most dangerous villains in Alt Medallion, nicknamed Adriku, similar to Kevin but superior because of his ability to absorb matter and energy, whereas Kevin can only absorb matter. When Kevin absorbs energy, he loses control, unlike Adriku, who was able to control his power thanks to his experience and mature personality. He was even close to absorbing the ice powers of the legendary aliens. If he had succeeded, no one would have been able to stop him. Here, Azmuth transferred him from the dimensional void prison to be imprisoned in one of the nuclear chambers in a state of complete stasis. Thirdly, the most impressive villain in this series, Albedo, he is a being from Azmuth's species and is more knowledgeable about the Omnitrix due to his intelligence. He managed to steal one of the Omnitrix copies that Azmuth was working on and developed it to the point where it allows its bearer to transform into different Ultimedalian aliens. Albedo is only a villain because he wants to steal the original Omnitrix from Ben 10 so that he can return to his original form, unlike other villains who seek control and destruction. This is the chamber where he was imprisoned. Fourth, the most dangerous villain in cartoon history, known as Vilgax. He was sent to the Dimensional Void prison in the Inversion movie, where he and Ben fought against the Supreme Leader and his soldiers. But after escaping from the Dimensional Void and returning to take the Omnitrix from Kevin, he tried to destroy Earth and transformed into Alien. However, Ben managed to defeat him and stop his evil plan. We saw Azmuth take Vilgax with him to his spaceship, and we know that Azmuth will send him to a prison he cannot escape from, located in this secret room inside the Omnitrix. Fifth, the most terrifying villain in this cartoon, he managed to escape from the Omnitrix, possesses the ability to move his head, remove his organs, and even manipulate them. He also has the power to control the bodies of living creatures and move them as he pleases. He enjoys spreading fear, nightmares, and controlling others, instilling terror in their hearts. He planned to colonize Vilgax's planet with an army of ghosts, but in the end, he was imprisoned in a spacecraft. So, my friends, I believe that Azmuth will not allow this villain to roam the universe and spread terror as he pleases, but rather imprisoned him in this watch a long time ago. This was the moment he was imprisoned. Sixth, one of the most troublesome villains for Azmuth, known as Malwin. He was created differently, which led to his corruption and hostility towards everyone around him. This made him the only predator of his kind, and he even tried to take over the entire Calvin Pride planet. But what he did was destroy it by Feedback, Ben's favorite alien. This villain cannot be underestimated, and if Feedback hadn't returned, he would have taken over the entire universe. Therefore, I expect that Azmuth imprisoned him in this impenetrable prison to prevent him from causing another great disaster. 7th, the villain Forevernin. Similar to the other Eternal Knights, hates aliens to the point of madness. He managed to stop communication between humans and aliens, and he was the only one who could recruit Kevin to serve him by exploiting his lack of family. Forevernin possesses powerful weapons and is skilled in combat, as shown during his fight with Ben. He has technology that allows him to monitor almost everyone. He managed to gather many villains to achieve his goal of preventing human-alien contact. During this, Kevin sacrificed himself to send the last one to a time portal, and since then, we haven't seen him. The reason may be his imprisonment in one of the nuclear chambers to prevent any temporal problems in this dimension. 8th, we have an evil version of Ben 10 nicknamed Hugh. Unlike other villains who want to rule the universe, Hugh wants to destroy it so that nothing remains. This villain has the ability to travel between temporal dimensions and move from one place to another in the blink of an eye. He can shoot nuclear rays that turn anything or anyone into dust. This is what he did to the aliens Waybig and Alt Swampfire. He is jealous of Professor Paradox and seeks to be better than him. Like Ben 10, he does not know the meaning of surrender and always comes back with a new strategy. Finally, my friends, one of the main villains in the Omniverse series known as Maltrun. He is the mastermind in the Omniverse Time War. He has a harsh personality and loves to fight brutally. His arrogant personality makes him confident in winning any battle. Additionally, he exploits and manipulates others as he did with Mad Ben and many of Ben's evil versions. This villain is one of the most hated in this cartoon because of his opportunistic nature. I believe that Azmuth imprisoned him in the most solid nuclear chamber to prevent him from escaping. Do you think Ben will find it in the future? Or is Azmuth the only one capable of accessing it? Can any of the villains escape from it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit the like button on the video to support us, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates.